Hi, the Tiger from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book on record to play for you. Today's book is ABC Rhymes for 1964. So let's get started.
Hi there, girls and boys. My name is Miss Doris, and I'm going to read you a story called ABC Rhymes. Now open your book. The words say, ABC Rhymes by Carl Memling, Roland Roadgast, and Grace Clark. When you hear this sound, you turn the page. Ready? Turn the page. Let's begin to read the story together. Here we go. A. I'd like to be an acrobat. An acrobat? An acrobat. I'd leap and vault and somersault and soar from this to that. A is for acrobat. Turn the page. B. I'd like to have a clever bear. A clever bear, a clever bear. I'd teach him a trick on a pogo stick and watch him in the air. B is for bear. C. I'd like to paddle a swift canoe. A swift canoe, a swift canoe. I wouldn't fiddle faddle, I'd paddle and I'd paddle straight to Kalamazoo. C is for canoe. D. I'd like to bang a big bass drum. A big bass drum, a big bass drum. I'd go ba-boom from dawn to gloom until my ears got numb. D is for drum. Turn the page. E. I'd like to ride an elephant. An elephant, an elephant. I'd shout, hi-ho, and off I'd go and feel so elegant. E is for elephant. F. I'd like to go on a fishing boat. A fishing boat, a fishing boat. I'd take a look and cast a hook and fish up what's afloat. F is for fishing boat. Turn the page. G. I'd like to be a gondolier. A gondolier, a gondolier. I'd hum a song as I glide along, and everyone would cheer. G is for gondolier. H. I'd like to ride a prancing horse. A prancing horse, a prancing horse. I'd hold on tight with all my might and keep him on the course. H is for horse. Turn the page. I'd like to live in a round igloo. A round igloo, a round igloo. I'd live on ice and feel so nice and never catch the flu. I is for igloo. J. I'd like to saw with a jigsaw. A jigsaw, a jigsaw. I'd sit right down and saw a clown and get a good guffaw. J is for jigsaw. K. I'd like to meet a kangaroo. A kangaroo, a kangaroo. And I'd decide to take a ride, and there'd be a hullabaloo. K is for kangaroo. Turn the page. Now let's turn the record over, and we will continue with the story. Don't forget to turn the page. Here we are on the second side of the record. Did you remember? Good. L. I'd like to see a lioness. A lioness? A lioness. I'd hide in the shrubs and watch her cubs, and then go home, I guess. L is for lioness. M. I'd like to climb a mountain peak. A mountain peak? A mountain peak. And way up there, I'd gasp for air and rest up for a week. M is for mountain. Turn the page. N. I'd like to walk watch a starry night, a starry night, a starry night. My eyes might ache, but I'd stay awake to watch the velvet sight. N is for night. O, I'd like to sail the ocean deep, the ocean deep, the ocean deep. I'd steer by day for sleep. O is for ocean. Turn the page. P, I'd like to play the piccolo, the piccolo, the piccolo. With care I touch the keys and such, and blow a tremolo. P is for piccolo. Q, I'd like to meet a lovely queen, a lovely queen, a lovely queen. I'd bare my brow, and then I'd bow, and share my nectarine. Q is for queen. Turn the page. R, I'd like to swing a tennis racket, a tennis racket, a tennis racket. I'd take a ball out on the mall, and oh, how I would whack it. R is for racket. S, I'd like to hear a seashell song. A seashell song, a seashell song. A song of the sea would play for me, and I'd listen all day long. S is for seashell. T, I'd like to climb a cherry tree, a cherry tree, a cherry tree. I'd call my pup and we'd go up for a cherry jamboree. T is for tree. Turn the page. U, I'd like to have a silk umbrella. A silk umbrella, a silk umbrella. I'd open it wide and stand aside to hold it over Stella. U is for umbrella. V, I'd like to play the violin. The violin, the violin. I'd scrape and squeak a tune unique and grin through all the din. V is for violin. Turn the page. W, I'd like to grab a great big whale. A great big whale, a great big whale. His watery spray wouldn't wash me away. I'd never let go of his tail. W is for whale. X, I'd like to have a xylophone. A xylophone, a xylophone. I'd grab a hammer and I'd clamor till all the crows had flown. X is for xylophone. Y, I'd like to see a woolly yak. A woolly yak, a woolly yak. I'd stand and stare at all his hair, and the yak would stare right back. Y is for yak. Turn the page. Z, I'd like to be a zookeeper. A zookeeper, a zookeeper. I'd lock all cages and calm all rages, and even be the sweeper. Z is for zookeeper.
So that was ABC Rhymes for 1964. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment. Have a good every day. We have another video coming out real soon. And our next book will be The Wizard of Oz.